Hi, I'm Merrick D'Amato.
And I'm slowly dying inside.
That was one hell of a movie last week. Anyway, welcome back to Mindbreakers. And we're going to bring up our wheel in 3, 2, 1. Bam. Let's give it a spin, see what we get.
If it is what I think it's going to be, I'm just gonna bash my head against the ground.
We got... Demons!
Demons!
Fuck yes!
Demons?
Demons! I'm sorry, you seem to have demons.
It appears you have an outbreak of demons.
Demons.
A
group of people are trapped in a large movie theater in West Berlin that is infected by ravenous demons, who proceed to kill and possess the humans one by one, thereby multiplying their numbers. It sounds stupid, but this is by legendary horror legend Dario Argento before he went crazy and made things like Dracula 3D.
Okay.
This is 80s glory cheese.
Nice.
This has one of the best soundtracks I've heard in a horror film.
This is gonna be fun then.
And, this movie's so... This movie is... You're gonna like this.
Nice.
So...
I'm pretty sure I've seen parts of this.
It's Italian and glorious. Let's watch this.
Yeah.
Oh, that was amazing.
That was a lot of demons.
So many demons.
There was an actual demon.
Yeah.
There was...
Several infected demons.
There were several just normal demons.
There's a weird cyber demon.
There's pimple popping. There was a guy in a Kano mask.
So this movie begins on a train.
Well, of course.
With some amazing music.
Yeah, because you got to be on the way to the party from the metro.
We see a chick with bubblegum pink hair and a chick with very short blonde hair with a checkerboard shaved into it, so we know right away this is the 80s.
Yep. This movie is extremely 80s.
Oh, it bleeds 80s.
It's just, it bleeds, gets its arms ripped off 80s.
So 80s.
So
all
80s.
The 80s.
All of it.
So,
Motley Crue 80s.
There's a chick on the train. The train isn't important, but she gets off at the station, which I don't think this can happen in a station in Berlin, is suddenly empty. Like the deserted train state. You know that one deserted train station in Berlin?
That one that no one goes to.
Then she's being followed by this guy with combat boots, a leather jacket, and a long leather coat, and most importantly,
a Kano mask.
A Kano mask.
And she's being chased by Kano from Mortal Kombat.
Except he has a wire bag full of flyers.
Yeah.
And he gives one to her, and it's a comp ticket for.
And
we think he's a murderer or something at the beginning because he's chasing her. We think he's chasing her.
Well, you would too. You'd be like, "Oh fuck, I'm being chased by the T-1000."
Gives her a comp ticket for a show at the Metropole. And then he's giving him out to other people, and she's like, "Oh, I guess I just panicked for nothing." Hey, Mister, can I have another one? My friend, I'm going to meet my friend. She might want to go too. Like, okay. He doesn't talk. He's creepy, but
he just gives her another one and like.
Is this for a movie? Is it? He doesn't speak,
which is kind of a good sign that you shouldn't be trusting him.
I've never heard of this theater.
You've never heard of this theater? Maybe you should stay away.
We meet her friend.
Yes. And she's, I don't know, she's kind of a bitch.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it better not be a horror movie. I hate horror movies. Like, sorry, you're in
really?
One. You must start liking horror movies. You're in one. So they go.
You're not wrong.
They go to the theater.
Yeah.
Along with a bunch of other people.
And right in the lobby of this theater,
there's the best thing ever.
A motorcycle with a mannequin on it wielding a katana
and the stone mask
and a metal mask.
Metal.
But it might as well be the stone mask.
It's a stereotypical demon face.
It might as well be the stone mask from JoJo.
Yeah,
because it starts all of the shit.
People lining up for the movie. There's a blind guy. Why you take the blind guy to see the movie? I don't know.
Hey, I was at the theater. Okay, I was at the theater like fucking this weekend. And there was a blind guy at the theater. I don't know why or what they were going to see, but there was a blind guy at the theater.
There's a bitchy old couple who is not important.
Yeah.
2 male leads for the 2 female leads.
Yeah, one guy again has sweater over his shoulders, just like the fucking
Unnamables.
Oh man, just like Unnamables. It's gonna be a theme now.
Yeah.
Guys with
is it the new flail?
With sweater shoulders.
Is that the new flail?
Guys with sweater shoulders.
Yeah.
Sweater shouldered men.
There's also a badass black man.
Yeah.
With 2 black women with him.
Mm-hmm.
He has a massive Hulk Hogan mustache. He's in a white suit and black shirt. He has a Hulk Hogan mustache and sideburns.
The blind guy is with his niece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has sideburns, but is completely bald.
Yeah.
And there's some other characters. They're not really important.
which we had the idea of like
connecting the headphone hair, like a sideways mohawk.
The sideways mohawk. That would be the only understandable.
You know the French Centurion helmets have, like that sideways, that kind of thing.
Yeah. The blind guy came with his niece, who's basically like pretty tall blonde girl.
Yeah.
And she ends up making out with
most of the characters aren't important, and they all die.
Yeah. That one guy that she's making out with, is it just random bald dude?
Yeah, I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
It's fucking gross.
Yep.
Just random bald dude walks in, sits next to pretty blonde woman.
The blind guy tells his niece, like, "Hey, this mask here, don't touch it. It's evil. just trust me on this."
After he pokes at it.
But Rosemary, the only character whose name we actually get in this movie.
Well, for the most part.
It's like she's one of the 2 girls with the black guy. She takes the mask on and puts it on because she's stupid.
Yeah, this was
it cuts
before,
her face
right at the beginning. Yeah,
cuts her face.
Just like it's like, oh well, it's gonna start bleeding. It's gonna get its powers from the bleeding.
The thing is, I told you did. I think when you said, "Hey, it's a stone mask," I said, "You don't know how right you are." I can't tell him not to make JoJo references in this one. Because,
tell a bird not to fly.
Because it's how it
tell
is.
Tell a fish not to swim.
I'm going to tell a fish not to swim. I'm going to take it out of the water and kill it and eat it.
Tell a Geo not to guess the plot of the movie.
Tell the Geo not to make JoJo references.
Well, no, it's just like more of an assumption of like what I thought was going to happen. It turned out being right.
So as I go along, the movie starts. Motley Crue music plays.
Yeah, and It's like a bunch of
it's like four
it's like
teenagers
four
going to
teenagers.
go investigate a cathedral to look for the tomb of Nostradamus.
Yeah.
Which they find, of course, and inside there is a book.
One thinks it's a rap group.
Yeah. They find a book and it says the catchphrase of the movie. They will make mausoleums.
No. They will make fuck. It was
something your cathedrals.
They will make
your cities.
They will make cemeteries their cathedrals and tombs of your cities.
Except it would make more sense to have the tombs be the cathedrals and the cemeteries the cities, because the cemetery is a collection of tombs.
Tell it to Dario Argento. Ugh.
I think it's just a bad translation.
Probably.
Oh, but this is originally shot, bless you, Italian. This is originally shot in Italian.
Yeah. But the dubbing's like pretty okay for the most part.
The dubbing's incredible.
Yeah, dubbing's
like for live action dubbing?
Yep.
Wow. Like you don't see this a lot.
Yeah, they put in some work.
So it's going. They find the same mask.
Of course.
And the guy.
Well, no, it's not the same mask. It's literally
it's the same mask. Well, it's the same mask, but not shiny.
Yeah, it's the same mask, but stone.
So this is almost.
So it literally was the stone mask.
And they find a book that talks about it. The guy puts it on. He gets possessed, and at the same time, the Rosemary's like, gotta go to the bathroom, and then she gets possessed and turns into a demon. She tries to
see what's wrong with her, but it was muda. And so yeah, like this thing on her neck just pops where she got cut.
So the other girl who's with the black guy goes to see how she is, and she gets infected.
Yeah.
Rosemary does most of the infecting in this movie.
Yeah, she works fast.
She's efficient.
She kills 3 of them before anyone even realizes what the fuck is going on.
The Liz and the bald guy.
Yeah, Liz was the other one that we got the name for.
Go and make out in the curtains.
Yeah, because the blind guy's like,
and they both get garroted with a rope at the same time by Rosemary. It's actually kind of cool.
The blind guy's like sitting in his chair, still watching the movie. I use that with air quotes because you guys are blind and you can't see what I'm doing. So. But yeah, he's sitting in his chair and he's just like, Liz, where are you? Liz, are you there?
No.
Liz, she's just in the back behind a curtain making out with this bald guy that came up and sat with them.
So the other black girl rips through the screen and people are like, oh, is she okay? And then we see her full transformation. Her claws push out of her fingers and split her fingernails.
Her teeth fall out into fangs. Like
it's really cool.
Yeah. It's fucking graphic.
So then, they decide to bear. The black guy gets the idea like, "Hey, let's run."
Yeah.
So the doors have been up. A cask of Amontillado shut. Someone walled up the doors.
Just like massive cement walls in front. I don't know how like fast it must have taken them to do that, but like shit,
it's magic.
No, I just like to imagine that Rosemary like ran outside and fucking like had the time to build that.
Well, she's basically a cartoon character.
Yeah, essentially, she's like the fucking Tasmanian devil.
And she hanged the bald guy from the ceiling.
Yeah.
No, hung him from the balcony.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. She fucking works quick.
So it's the most pathetic zombie because he's swinging like a pendulum. He's like, I can't kill. I don't like this.
Why am I here?
Why me no kill people?
Why me not able?
So the black guy's like, hey, all this bad shit happened because of the movie, right? Let's stop the movie.
Yeah, let's go up to the projection.
But the projection is computerized.
Of course.
So they kill the movie anyway.
Merrick's like, I just want the dog from fucking Silent Hill to be sitting at the computer.
It was you the whole time.
No, even better. It's Dio holding the dog from Silent Hill.
Oh, it's the dog with Dio's face. So they
Dogo Brando.
So then there are a lot more zombies.
Yeah.
So more of them die. So they barricade themselves up in the balcony.
Yeah.
And
there they stay for a while.
Most of the movie.
Yeah. We have a bunch of ruffian punk teenagers in a car.
Snorting crack, of course.
Snorting
out of
coke.
A Coke can.
Well, snorting coke out of a Coke can.
They
just
a bunch of them look like different Frank Castles.
Including the girl?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, she wasn't exactly Pun
So-
Pun Kill-chan material, but
She could. Well,
she
no,
had
no.
blonde, like,
Yeah.
she had, like, this big blonde, like, poofy mohawk.
And she looked really, really young. It was creepy.
Yeah, it was weird. Like, she had a fucking Chucky doll face.
So they do
It
some
was weird.
they do some stuff which isn't really important. All you need to know is that this theater lets them in,
Yeah.
and the cops are investigating.
Well, like, they're in the car. They, like, three of them get into an argument about, like, which one of them should have most of the coke, even though, like, it's pretty much an entire, like, cocaine can.
I don't
like
think
Coke
it's
can
I don't think
of
it's a
cocaine.
full half liter of coke.
Still. He's like, pick, like, the driver,
Every
like,
gram.
they knock it over. It's like, yeah, pick
So,
it up.
Well,
every gram.
their scenes are going on. We lose the black guy,
Yeah.
unfortunately. I like the black guy. The black guy was cool. Tony. His name is Tony because
Yeah.
he's Italian.
He was one of the more, like,
Smartest characters.
yeah, he was one of the more, like...
Because they're trying to get all the corpses out of the balcony with a barricade in, because he's like, look, they're gonna come back.
Yeah.
This isn't my first zombie apocalypse.
Didn't look like it either. He
It's
was
not gonna
fucking
be
carrying a knife. He was the only one, like, really armed in this movie.
Yeah. So he gets infected.
Yep.
And as
And he throws himself over the railing.
the blind guy's trying to escape, has his eyes ripped out by Rosemary.
Yeah, this was a while
Because he didn't
ago.
need them anyway.
Yeah, this was before they get locked.
And he's managing to talk and function pretty well with, his eyes ripped out by fingernail claws.
Yeah. Well, hey, he wasn't using them before anyway.
But it's still pain, dude.
Yeah, I know.
He is stick. He, like, controls his pain.
I just bring it to places I don't need it.
So the punks get inside the theater because cops are trying to catch them for
Yeah, cops
smoking
pull
coke
up.
and for stealing the car.
Smoking coke?
Sorry, snorting coke and for stealing the car. So the theater lets them
doing
in.
of the drugs.
But the blind guy somehow got out.
Yeah.
And he attacks the cops, and that's important.
Yeah.
But these people are
They end up running into an alleyway.
Oh yeah, now they're in the
A
theater.
secret door kind of opens up because the theater is practically alive.
The theater's evil.
Yeah.
They had, by the way, the people had managed to trap Rosemary in a room barricaded by a coke machine.
Yeah, and then they walk upstairs. They're trying to bumble.
First thing
their
they
way
do
around.
is move the coke machine and unbarricade the door.
Yeah. Hey, there's a door behind this thing.
So they're in the bottom part of the theater, and they get swarmed by the demons.
Yeah.
So one of the guys is half the smartest character in the movie because he brought a gun.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he didn't bring ammunition for it, so he's possibly even more stupid.
I don't remember if that gun gets used at all, does it?
No, it clicks because he forgot to load it because he's
Yeah.
stupid. So they all die. Everyone except
the
for
child-faced girl, like ends up like going into the room that was barricaded. Closed.
to put lipstick on because this is totally the time for that.
Yeah, and she gets fucking murdered. Also, it shows her tits before. I don't think we
Yeah.
mentioned that.
And it's not important
Yeah, it's
Watch
kind
it.
of creepy actually. That's
because of how young she looks.
yeah.
Watch the movie yourself, you'll see.
They're like trying to pick up all the coke, and it's like, oh yeah.
No, let them watch it and find out. Gio.
Okay. I'll allow them this pleasure, I guess.
Oh, pleasure's a strong
Sigh.
word for that saying.
Yeah.
Well, she's feeling it, but that's not important.
Are you actually? You know what? She
So,
gets kind of pissed at the end of
all
that
of them die except for the two main guys and the two main girls.
Mm-hmm.
And then one of the girls gets infected.
Oh yeah, one girl bites like a demon's finger off.
Yeah, she bites two of a demon's fingers off.
Yeah.
And because of that, she becomes a demon.
Mm-hmm.
But then they beat her up with a wire grating somehow. And then a legit demon bursts out of her back.
Yeah, she just like hunches up, and then like it's like, oh shit, something's going on with her back, and it just fucking pops out like a chest burster. Yeah, and it's like, and then
it
like
runs off.
it scratches a guy and then runs.
And,
It was the guy with the sweater over his shoulders.
so they get to the lobby. He's like, please kill me with this katana. I don't know if I can. I don't want to turn into one of those freaking things. Kill me.
Yeah, they go into the
Fine.
lobby.
He turns into a demon, then he kills him.
I just want the guy to pick it up and be like, wait a second, I can't use this thing. Why not? It's level 30 katana.
So we get the best scene ever put to film and the most 80s thing ever. Because he's riding around on a dirt bike.
Yeah, he grabs the dirt bike, grabs
killing
katana.
demons with a katana.
He's got the girl in
He
back of him.
he like
just...
hoists her onto the back. He rips the sleeves off his shirt for maximum 80s.
Of course.
And then a helicopter crashes through the ceiling.
Yeah.
So he turns it on, not to fly, because that wouldn't work, but just to kill more demons.
Yeah, there's one helicopter blade still on it, and it's just like, he
just uses to keep them away.
Yeah, exactly.
So they find
it ends up killing, like, I think all the 3 that were still there.
So they find a harpoon gun.
Yeah.
And get, somehow, I don't know why there was a harpoon gun.
Grappling hook.
Yeah, I don't know why it was there.
No.
They got the hook shot, and they escape.
Yep.
But there's the guy who was handing out tickets before, who we learn is the same guy who was infected in the movie.
It's Kano.
Yeah, it's Kano. I call him the Necromancer. So he backhands 80s hero off the thing, and he catches onto the rope, onto one of the rebars.
Yeah.
And she knocks him, the chick manages to knock him down. He gets back up, and they force him down to a pair of rebars sticking out that puncture through his eye.
Yeah, they grab like a pipe and like force his head down onto it.
It's badass.
Johnny Cage wins. Fatality.
Sonya Blade wins. So they climb. They see that, hey, we've escaped, but the city's infested with demons.
Of course, because no one was expecting that. Because the fucking okay, wait, did we mention that the blind guy got outside
and infected the cop, and presumably infected the cops?
Yeah, exactly. Because that's why that happens.
So
you see this? This is how we get demons.
So they get picked up by by a balding man with a beard, a little blonde kid, and a blonde girl who are driving in a Jeep with a lot of guns.
The little boy has a shotgun.
And he's amazing with it. And they save them, and they're driving off. Where are you going? We're going off to the country. Maybe there's somewhere that isn't infected. We'll start a new life. And then the chick becomes a demon.
Yeah.
And then the little kid blows her away with a shotgun, and then the movie's over.
Wait, this was like after the little credits sort of pop for a second.
It's a mid-credits scene.
Yeah. Well, like, no, it was like end credits, and then like, oh, wait a second. There's still a thing.
So,
and then she dies like immediately. She was like our main character for like the whole movie, and then she just like dies right at the end.
I highly recommend you guys watch this movie.
Yeah, this is a really good movie.
Also Suspiria.
Yeah. This is a really good one.
It's hard to talk about. Sorry, it's a shorter one this week.
Yeah, I liked it.
What do you give this movie? Give it your JoJo reference score. I know it's gonna be.
I give it Dio riding on a motorcycle with a katana. That's my score.
I give it
wearing the stone mask.
Of course. I give it 8 legit demons bursting out of people's backs.
That's a good one.
Out of horrific body horror.
Sweet.
So, I've been Mark D'Amato.
And I've been Dio.
Muda.